Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Once again, starting off with daily pulls, see if we manage to get that wing beat. We do have a chance. Since it's like a 1.3% chance for each pull, that means like it's roughly a 4% chance each day we get it. And those odds are good enough for me. Means it would take roughly 25 days, which, we don't have 25 days, but, statistically speaking, the odds aren't the worst thing ever, which is nice. Looks like today's a nothing day, though. Yeah, that's fine. We've still got a little over a week. Alright. Before we get into the actual run itself, let's take a look at my starter buffs, and you'll see, yeah. I have completed all of the main nodes, so all that's left now is sub-nodes, which is going to be most of the grind. We've unlocked most of the big things. A lot of the stuff that remains is the small things. Oh, there's definitely some very major stuff, like refresh cost down. But yeah, I've unlocked Wish of Stars. It's just exactly the same as it was last season, just to say it. Anyways, it's syncing time. We're running normal this time, and that's because we're looking for a fusion gift that is preferable to get on normal. I've also, gotten the floor theme I wanted already, so I figured might as well. Flat Broke Ramblers. So we're looking for the Hoarfrost Footprint. That's the name of the E.G.O Gift. And the team. What would I run here? DK. You're funny. Sure, roll with that. Yeah, that'll work. So Hoarfrost Footprint is combined using two things. It's like basically the Kanto 2 fusion. We need to get the Haunted Shoes, which we get from the Automated Factory floor, aka the second part of Kanto 2. And we're also going to need to get the, whatever the Baba Yaga gift is called. I forget its name. Like, Shrill Cry or something like that. I don't even know if I'm right at all. I don't even think I've gotten it yet. I've just seen it, like, online. Which, of course, we can get from the main Kanto 2 floor pack, right? So we're starting with this one because I don't know for sure, but I have a theory that there's a decent chance you're more likely to get floor packs for like Kantos you've already gotten the first one for. I don't actually know if that's proven or not. I feel like it's kind of a pattern I've been seeing, so yeah. The plan is we're gonna want to get to the Automated Factory floor 2. And we're gonna want to get to the uncaring, whatever, floor, god, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, right? The Kanto 2 floor pack, the Baba Yaga floor pack, we want to get to that on floor 4, so we can get shops for both of them. We're gonna re-roll until we get the respective E.G.O Gift if we don't get them from the actual floor itself. And, that's the plan. Simple enough. Maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we won't. We're probably not going to spend cost on anything other than rerolls and, buying the gifts, though, in the hopes that we get it. And if we don't get it on floor 2, the entire plan falls apart. Like, I hate to point it out, but, like, if it's in the thumbnail, that means I did successfully get it this run, so, there's your spoiler for the run, I guess. Okay, this is always nice to get. It's something. Yeah, okay. My setup's a little bit weird today, and that's because I've gone back home for the summer because my college semester has ended now, and because of that, my setup's a little janky right now. The audio quality might be a little weird at times. You're gonna hear my mouse a lot, probably. I'll try and see if I can get it set up better in the future, but we'll see. It'll probably be fine for today, right? Also, because I'm back at home, stream schedule should be back to normal. Shouldn't be too many more delays at this point. So that'll be nice. Although I will just have a quick notice that streams will probably be an hour later on average from now on. Simply because differences, right? They'll be a little later, but I'll try and make them around the same length, and, only an hour later, right? Hopefully that's not too big of a difference. Should be nice. And of course we'll do streams on Wednesdays, because I stream Saturday and Monday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time now. It used to be 7. It's kind of jumped around a lot over, it's the year or so I've been streaming. It's a little under a year, but I think the first stream I did... Actually, the first stream I did was Hell's Chicken, wasn't it? No, it was Railway 1, actually. But I did, like, the first 2 hours of it, and no one watched, and so I stopped and did the rest of my own. I think I streamed the entirety of Hell's Chicken. I think one person showed up at one point, and that was it. And that was, like, in the first 5 minutes. So I might as well have just been recording it to no one. And the first actual successful stream was when Mirror Dungeon 2 released. That was, you know, when people actually started showing up. Because around the start of Season 2 is when my channel actually gained a little bit of popularity, right? Mirror Dungeon 2 was a big thing, especially for that. Adding a lot more variety in Mirror Dungeons, although making it a lot longer was rough at the time, but I'm a lot more used to it now. Especially, like, it helps right now, because I want to grind Mirror Dungeons right now. So, like, I'm fine with the longer episodes, because, like, even if I wasn't recording, this is what I'd just be doing. It's how I've gotten so much Starlight already. I did see something, though, that earlier today, that there is someone who has already maxed the Starlight tree, so, you know, good for them. I don't know the tweet, but, like, it was just someone who did it, and, you know, props to the grind. Unfortunately for me, I can't, you know, grind 24/7 because I had stuff going on. I guess I could grind 24/7 these next, you know, couple of weeks. But I also, probably need to get a summer job, especially to fund my gambling, huh? That's how it goes. We're doing good, though. Nice to see. The boss on this floor is, I mean, it's either Ting Ting boss or Ida, right? So either option not too bad. And both those options are slash weak, so I can't really say. We could upgrade Grandeur here. Wow, riveting stuff. I say that because we're not going to do it. Okay. That should be obvious enough, though, right? Ida it is. I actually don't know if I've seen the Ting Ting Gang leader here. I just assume he can show up, because, like, logically he should be able to show up, right? Like, why wouldn't he? Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't know, easy enough floor 1, though. Any, like, any floor 1 boss that is, like, a normal encounter instead of Folk's encounter, except for, like, Shmi, is, like, pretty easy, right? Only issue with Shmi is that it's, you know, 3 floors and annoying. Otherwise, like, Shmi's not that hard. I mean, she can be. But Ida, love to see her because it's a nice boss. It's a very reminiscent boss. Ida's, you know, been here since the very beginning. She's been, you know, she was the first big hurdle back in the days of release. Like, the first day, what, 2 days, was it? Day and a half or something like that? I think day and a half, technically. She was, you know, the biggest nuisance of all time. Which was funny. And, you know, now we've grown so much since then, so that she's just a stepping stone to, you know, be pushed down very easily. Would be kind of funny if they made it so the Eye of the Mirror Dungeon had multiple waves or something, though, right? Not that I want them to do that, though. Suffering. But yeah, Tomorrow's Fortune, best possible starting gift we can get, of course. Even better than anything good for sinking, because it'll increase our chance of getting the materials for the fusion. Okay, Unloving. Do not want to go for you yet. I guess we could go for you first, actually. I don't know. I don't know if we can actually see the automated factory on later floors. Oh, there's the Frozen Cries. Yeah, that's what it is. What did I say? Shrill Cries or something? Frozen Cries. Yeah, that's one of the ones we're looking for, so we're going for it. The other one, unfortunately, I don't know if we can even get it later on. I don't know. I'm not fully sure when how much, like, stuff can appear, right? Gregor's skill change is not bad. We'll roll with that. Actually, no, I'm supposed to be saving costs. That's right. I mean, I got the skill change, but otherwise, save cost. If we're lucky, maybe we can see Automated Factory Floor 4. I don't know. I think I saw someone saying something about, like, how they've got that sort of info on the wiki. But I could check, I guess. We get that. Oh, Lost Mind. I actually haven't seen this thing, since Mirror Dungeon 3. I knew it had a new option. Refuse it. Because it's how you get the, oh god, I forget its name. Mirror Tactile Synesthesia, which is needed for the, Pocket Mirror Fusion gift. We physically can't get that normal, though, so I'm not too concerned. Phantom Pain's just kind of better most of the time anyways, right? We roll with it. Yeah, Mirror Dungeon... God. Mirror Dungeon 4. I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna look it up on, like, the wiki, see if I can get any good information. Okay, my headphones are dying. Huh. That's not very nice of them. Why would they do that? Who's likely to survive? You, maybe? Who can you actually clash against? That guy? Okay, cool. We'll do that. Very overkill on top left, though. Let's see if I can get, you know, the headphone charger.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
Here it is. I can plug this in. And therefore I can multitask. Isn't that cool? There we go, now my headphones are plugged in. Very scuffed run, that's for sure. I'm trying to do too much one time. But yeah, Mirror Dungeon 4. Mirror the Wuthering. Starting with choices, abnormality encounters. I don't know. What? What's going on? Okay. Oh no. I know what's happened. So what's happened is I think I turned my controller on an accident. Oh, things are falling. Okay. This is very stuffed right now. This is insanely stuffed right now. I need to turn my controller off. It's a Switch controller, so it's got drift. You know how it goes. But yeah, actually back to this. You know, nothing like a scuffed mirror dungeon run. You know, add flavor, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. We want more Starlight? Absolutely, give me more Starlight. Getting random E.G.O gifts could be funny. Actually, how does that work? Is it true random? Or is it, like, based on the current floor's pool? Because that could be a good way to potentially get the haunted shoes, right? I don't know. Anyways, Baba Yaga time. Not really a shocker. We'll see how much we can stomp these guys, though. That'll be fun. We can get you to Insight 3 immediately. Love to see it. Nightmare Hunt, sure thing. Done. Done. You have no idea. I'm checking. Okay, I don't know if I'm foolish for checking this, so maybe I am. How's things doing on this end? I'm not talking a lot because I'm trying to multitask, I guess. It happens. I'm trying to check the wiki, see if it gives me any info I need. Okay. Well, we're going to spam all of our weakest possible attacks on you, and you're going to die, and you're going to dislike it, but... You know, that's kind of expected, because death usually isn't something people enjoy. I guess it varies, right? Okay, now we get to the fun part. Where we just gotta kill a bunch of guys for a couple of turns. It's simple enough. It's only very silly how they've just got more speed slots than you at all times, so you really benefit from just killing them quickly. It's just strong attacks. Let's see. Yeah, I did check, though. Automated Factory, it's only on floor 2. That's unfortunate. So it's a little too late to actually get the fusion gift, but we get the frozen cries at least. That's half of the job. So that's cool. I guess. I don't know. Nice. Well, I mean, the gift we get here is a singing gift, I guess, so that's cool at least, but yeah. So, looking at the specifics, the chances of getting the Hoarfrost footprint are limited by the fact that, Haunted Shoes is only on... Yeah, Haunted Shoes is only on Simulation Floor 2. It's only on Normal Floor 2. And, Frozen Cries is only on Floor 2 and 3. So you'd need to get Frozen Cries Floor 3. Which is unfortunate, because getting any E.G.O Gift you're looking for Floor 3 is really hard to do. And that's, the reason for that is because there's not a shop on Floor 3, right? Oh, you're not clashing, that's right. Who could benefit? Yeah, you, cool. That'll work. That's good to know. We'll get the Hoarfrost footprint. I don't know why Frost is such a hard word for me to say sometimes. I don't know. It really shouldn't be. Sometimes words are hard. And that's, you know, a word. That's words to live by. God. It's so much HP. Kind of scary if it wasn't for the fact that they're still not too hard to deal with. Expend Knowledge is also nice because they're weak to Wrath, of course. I think. Yeah, looks like it. Most of them are staggered, so they can just get hit by some random attacks and perish. And deals good damage, so we'll actually want to pull that on one of you guys. That doesn't kill, huh? Oh, that's probably kill though, right? Yeah. And then we'll just attack you, sure. It's one-sided. I mean, that's fine, right? Actually, or we could do it like this, though, right? You're being hit a bunch, you're being hit a little bit, but that'll probably be enough. Who's one-siding you? Right, you are. Oh yeah, we're having you do this, then we can have you... No, then we can have you do this. Okay, there we go. I finally pieced everything together. That's what I was trying to do in the first place, but then I accidentally selected the wrong person and got everything mixed up in my head. That's fine. It happens. They should mostly all die here. Yeah, that one probably survives, but that's probably the only one, right? Well, I guess you're hitting it again. Actually, it dies too, doesn't it? Kinda close, but that's fine. We still have 2 more turns. I say close as if we were close to dying, but we really were not. Okay. We've got enough speed that we're pretty good here. I should probably prioritize getting the speed rewards from the actual, thing, huh? Would be nice from the Starlight. Because +2 max speed is very nice. I've definitely been noticing that a lot. A lot of these enemies can roll high, too. Like, in fact, the other day when I was doing a random mirror dungeon, for hard run on my own, I actually had to use Sapling of Light against Nelly. Because I just couldn't clash her, like, at all and did not want to explode. Sometimes needs must, right? Just how it goes. I guess the good thing I'm not getting a fusion gift is I'm pretty sure it's not a very good one. I don't know for sure, but as far as I remember, the effects are kinda lame. I mean, it's nice to have, but like you're much better off just focusing for like the sinking fusion gift or something than getting Hoarfrost footprint. Okay, we can double up each of these guys. They should all die. That's good. You've got a new passive, or is it a new skill? Probably the new passive, I guess. No, it's a new skill. Interesting. I never checked, like, the new things, and here's the thing, there's no actual new enemies in the Mirror Dungeon, so I haven't had to check skills or passives or anything like that, because I know them all already. And, like, even for something like Dongren Who Denies All, whose mechanics I don't remember very well, still doesn't even have any passives, so there's no need to check. For some reason. He really should have passives, but... Oh, there we go, nice. Off we go. Still funny how, like, 2 of us fade out, and then the rest are just kind of standing there. Yeah, plus, I think with slow speed, it turns star, which is going to be, like, Gregor a lot, I guess? I don't know. Satellite wins the clash, inflict 3 sing against the enemy. Yeah, pretty bad E.G.O Gift on its own. One person gets 3 singing potency infliction on clash win a turn. Riveting. It's the slowest person, so they might not even be able to clash. Riveting. Okay, let's see. What do we have for sinking here? Literally nothing for sinking here. Cool. Ooh. We can choose one of these two, though, and get, maybe a Nightmare. I'll probably take... Which one gives better sinking stuff in general? Actually, rate up for Lunar Memory here is super interesting, huh? I don't think I noticed that before. I know some people... I know both of my friends who have been grinding Mirror Dungeons, or not even grinding, doing it like a little bit, have gotten Lunar Memory as of late. Do a lot of them have Lunar Memory up? I really haven't been paying attention. That's interesting, though. Because Miracle has it as well. I don't know. We'll take this path either way. Not really. I'm not choosing this because of the rate up for Lunar Memory. As funny as it would be to see Lunar Memory, Thinking Run isn't really when you want to see it. Although it makes everyone weak to Gloom, so, you know, it's not the worst choice. Still nothing worth upgrading. Cool. That's how Sinking goes. I was thinking about it, though, and, like, none of the tier 2s for Sinking are that great anyways, so, I'm not really that surprised. We just got a bunch of bad stuff from the starting, since we only can start with tier 2s. It's tier 2s for every status effect exclusively. But, like, they could have invented a better sinking thing than Grandeur, right? This is more sinking against enemies that have a bunch of sinking already. aka it's not even going to be worthwhile unless you build sinking already. I don't know. The fact that Bleed gets wound declared and a lot of the other status effects get kind of, like, nothing that great is just so funny, though. Although some status effect gets some stupid stuff, though. The fact that Poise actually gets, like, the smoke holder, or the whatever they call it. I forget its name. You know, the one that gives you basically just free power for having a bunch of smoke. And it's a... Am I providing a bunch of Poise? God, I said smoke. Because I was thinking, because it's like a smoke holder. I forget its actual name. Oh well. But yeah. That's a strong one. The fact that burn starts with fiery down is pretty nice. As long as you can maintain count, burn potency is stupidly easy to build, even more so than it normally is, and it's a fairly easy status effect to build up. So that's funny. Nice. Alright. One quick jump cut later, and we are back to it. Simple enough. We'll see how things go. It's very interesting to read about some of the random, like, mechanics of Mirror Dungeon 4, though. Right, like how the floors work, how each, like, floor only has, like, set options, stuff like that. I don't know, it's cool stuff. I really like what they've done in Mirror Dungeon 4. A lot of options. Feels like it was done in a pretty decent manner, right? Gregor is drinking water, good boy. Don't drink too much water, it's gonna make you feel sick. Okay, stop, good boy. You drink a reasonable amount of water, that's smart of him. Either way, back to this. I mean, the sinking is pretty solid. I like sinking a lot. Oh, that guy's just dead. That's kind of just because Nightmare Hunt is strong, though, and they're weak to slash. Also, only 123 HP feels, like, really low for these guys. Right? It's only floor 3, I guess, though. Because I've been grinding a lot of, like, hard mode Mirror Dungeons instead of, like, normal. Because I've been trying to get more, like, floor packs unlocked, right? I want to see if I can get, like, all of them unlocked. And then I'll probably go, like, solely into, like, focusing E.G.O Gifts. Fusion Gifts, specifically, right? There's still some, like, normal E.G.O Gifts I haven't gotten yet. Mainly just tier 4s, I think, though. And a couple exclusives. I don't think I've gotten either of the Kanto 1 E.G.O Gifts. And then this was my first time getting the, I already forgot the name of the Baba Yaga E.G.O Gift. Something Shriek. Something Cries, Frozen Cry. It doesn't matter. This was my first time getting that. Still missing some other random Kanto E.G.O Gifts here and there. I guess I could, like, actually check at some point if I wanted to. Show it off, show what, you know, proxy need. But yeah, a lot of random tier 4 is missing, though. I've gotten like 3 of like the Sin gem status X gemstone tier 4s, and I've gotten 1 of the actual like damage type ones, the Pierce one.
특히
Although I do know there is, you know, a Blood in the Slash one too, stuff like that, right?
지원이 보여서는
That are fairly funny.
개체의 약점을 정확히
Yeah, I don't know, the new tier 4s I'm very mixed on for the most part.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게
Because like, the status effect ones are just so much worse than the actual other status effect tier 4s. And they're like, they only work for certain egos is the issue. Like, the Rupture one especially, like, does so little, because, like, you want Rupture egos that... Ideally, you want Gluttony Rupture egos, and most good Rupture egos aren't, like, Gluttony, right? So you have stuff like Dimension Shredder, or, like, ADD, you know? There's some Gluttony Rupture stuff, like the Lanterns, or, like, Branch of Knowledge, but, like, that's probably about it, right? I don't know. And I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be the same Zen Affinity's status effect. It just needs to spend resources, so I guess that helps too. Because, like, Dimension Shredder, for example, it is, like, it has some, like, Gluttony. Yeah, 3 Gluttony on it, so that's still good. I guess it doesn't inflict Rupture, though. Yeah, it doesn't inflict Rupture, because,
보수 아니겠습니까?
for some annoying reason, Dimensional Rift isn't a unique Rupture, although it really should be. And, like, a big part of that is because, it's not an ego exclusive status effect, right? Because it's also just as part of Warp Yusong's kit. So skill 3 inflicts Dimensional Rift. So I feel like it deserves it. I don't know. Same for AEDDs, you know. Static or Spark Discharge. Should count as unique Rupture. Maybe they'll make that change one day. Who knows?
개체에게 치명적인 손상을 입히는
It's not that big of a deal as well, that's for sure.
앞으로의 전투도 이대로만 부탁드리겠습니다.
Actually, does the... I don't think I've checked. I haven't gotten the actual Golden Apple gift yet, but isn't it something maggots related?
방법으로 개체에게
I think it is. I think it's an actual maggots, like,
바로 정보의
status effect, which is... Or maggots E.G.O Gift, which is very funny to think about. Since maggots is so awful. Maybe it even makes it good. I don't know. I haven't gotten that one yet, as I mentioned, you know, earlier. So who's to say? Okay, these guys should all die.
맞는 거야.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은
Let's
없을
see.
것이요.
So yeah, I've just got like the list below the themed gifts. Yeah, contain maggots. When using gluttony skill against the enemy, inflict maggots on target. If that skill inflicts bleed, counter unique bleed 3 maggots instead. So just get a bunch of maggots out. Maggots being like worse nails, riveting stuff. It's like a mixture of nails and it's a mixture of nails and like burn, right?
직원들 복장 점검
And like kind of like the worst aspect of both of them. So it's really interestingly made. I am very happy to see this guy, though. Because he is insanely sinkable. And I mean insanely. We're gonna sink this guy so hard he's not gonna know what hit him. Although, we'll know that it's sinking. We're hitting with sinking. In case it isn't obvious. Sure, roll with this. Unfortunately, the Rhyme Shink is a little bit later down the list, but the Risky Judgment should do a pretty good job of setting it up a fair bit, right? So that'll be nice. Land Evolution is technically sinking. It's sanity neutral is the main thing, and it's also cost Gloom, which we have a lot of, right? So that'll be cool. Yes. Down goes the sinking, though. That's fine. Mistress Commands means we'll also get, you know, access to the mana on you. So next turn we'll be able to actually get some good sinking going. Maybe I should have saved Risky Judgment and, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. It might have been smart. We get Midwinter Nightmare after this floor, though. So if nothing else, our sinking is going to be a lot better after this fight. It's always funny. Yeah, 10 sinking, 8 count. This is just going to be a bunch of, you know, sinking, proccing, basically, mainly. Which is nice, don't get me wrong. Are you, how close to staggering are you? Not that close. Oh, we could risk it, though, for the bit. do love the bit. We're also not going to be winning a lot of clashes here, are we? Doesn't really seem like it. Not if we unless we E.G.O or something like that, but if we use E.G.Os and stuff, that's rude for us. I'll probably E.G.O that. No, actually that works. Cool. Only need to use one E.G.O then. Assuming we win our clashes and all goes according to plan, which isn't necessarily going to happen, but should be fine. But yeah, singing should be pretty manageable here. So that's nice. Yeah, we could have just one-sided you a bunch. You're gonna get stagger from this, aren't you? Or I guess the Rhyme Shank staggers you if nothing else, yeah. But yeah. Brazen Bull can be annoying, but not too bad here, at least. With a sinking team, he's really not bad. Weak to Gloom, the Buffoon. Should have just not been weak to Gloom, if we're being completely honest. And, Gregor just kills, I think. Yeah. Singing doing double damage to enemies weak to Gloom. Oh, so that's a little bit funny. We get Midwinter Nightmare, so we get even more sinking stacking. And we get more Starlight, nice. Love to get it. Got 3,000 cost too. We don't need to stockpile that anymore. Anything good for E.G.O Gifts? Not particularly. There's one of the tier 4s. Actually, we could try going for one of the swords. Doesn't really help us, but we could go for it, I guess. I don't know. I think I'd rather just reroll. See if we get anything decent. And if not, like, one of these might have decent things. Rate up for Headless Portrait is actually really nice. Because we get the Fusion Gift. You got a better chance of getting a Fusion Gift, and then we can just take, like... I mean, I guess we'll just take the Bell or something. Nothing too great. We could sell it, potentially. Yeah, rate up means that if we just roll in the shop, like, a couple of times, we're basically guaranteed to see Headless Portrait, right? Yep, there we go, nice. And we get another skill 3 for you as well, so that's nice. Sinking, sinking. We can do some re-rolling, too. Golden Urn, it's kind of late, but we can still take it. Oh, nice, free reroll. Oh, another free reroll. Oh, another free reroll. And Thorny Path, cool. That was a lot of free rerolls in a row. Cool stuff. This lure might be a little bit annoying, but it shouldn't be too bad. We get the funny Accord here. We'll just make sure to have Honglu in the 5th slot so we can benefit from it. I guess he's not particularly fast, though, but, like, then again, neither is Gregor, I don't think. I mean, 3 to 8's decent. I feel like you roll slow a lot, though. And I kind of want you getting the funny effect. You know, that's fine. I'll just hope you get 3 higher than your opponent a bunch of times and can actually trigger Deceptive Accord to get more slash damage in your skill 1. Oh, I don't think I've actually seen this background in Mirror Dungeon before. That's cool. Unless I've seen it before and I just didn't notice it. But yeah, because this is the background, like, you get when you're, like, about, like, right before you actually get to enter the whale in Canto 5, right? Cool to see it here. It's once again one of those things that really doesn't make that big of a difference, but I'm going to point it out anyways, because it's cool to see.
개체에게 치명적인 손상을 입히는 데 성공했습니다. 앞으로의 전투도 이대로만
There's probably some other random fights I still have yet to see as well, thinking about it. These guys are this Gloom, so we're not doing the best damage. If we had the tier 4, that would be nice, but of course we don't. Maybe that'll be my next priority. I should, like, list everything left to get, like, from the sub-nodes and stuff. And I should just try and, like, figure out, like, what priority I want to give to it. Because I really don't know. There's a lot of really nice stuff. I should probably prioritize the stuff that makes me gain more Starlight, though. AKA the stuff that makes me be able to get more, E.G.O Gifts. So, like, reducing the cost of tier 1s and stuff like that, getting more cost. I don't know how big of a difference that'll make, though. It'll be like a net gain of, like, 1, maybe 2 per run. So maybe I just take the things that sound like the most fun. Red Stain cost a beam. I'll take it. Sure. It's certainly something. I don't know. That's a little funny. We get more fights of similar seeming things. It's the lake world floor, so it's going to be a lot of, you know, mermaids and the like. Love mermaids. They're not too bad, so, you know, they're fine.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
깨달았나?
Hit him with the As Mistress commands.
불청객
To, you know, get that X of the Manners going. It really helps us out a lot here. Cool. Just these three left. That'll work.
맞는 거야.
다시 못 살게 구는
파쇄 완료.
것이요.
And victory. Cool. Cool beans. 2 more fights this thing on this floor? Yeah. Just Pierce and Envy, so, I mean... From what I know, just Pierce and Envy means a mixture of blue and white palette mermaids, right? Oh no, it's these guys. No, if it was a mixture of them, then it would be only Envy, is it? I think only Envy is a mixture of blue and white palette mermaids. That's what I'm thinking of. These guys are always funny. Very, like, I don't think I've ever had any issues with these fights whatsoever. The Thousand Strand Mermaids. They're never, you know, threatening. Which is fine, they don't need to be threatening. They're doing their job, which is, being little, like, ghost guys. I don't know.
파쇄 완료.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
Think about how, like, when we first saw the trailer for Canto 5, someone made a thread talking about how, like, a lot of, like, the, like, creature designs are similar to, like, I forget the term for it, but, like, beach whales, like, when beach whales, like, kind of, like, rot away, they look like horrifying, like, monstrosities. And a lot of, like, the Abno designs are very reminiscent of that. Or not Abno designs, but the creature, the mermaid designs, I guess I should just say. Seem to be, like, very similar to that. Can anyone pass this? Hopefully, yeah. I also noticed this check is kind of rough sometimes. It might just be because I've had bad team compositions or just not great, like, coverage on a lot of my teams, but, like, I've had quite a few times where I kind of get reissued by the Fairy Gentleman check, which is funny. I'm getting reissued by the... Or not Fairy Gentleman, Fairy Longlegs check. Yeah, the whole beach... What's the term for beach whale monster? Let me look this up.
깨달았나?
Beached whale rotting name. There's like a funny name for it.
뭐라지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
Exploding whale. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, apparently beached whales explode sometimes. I feel like I've heard that before. Not really relevant to what I'm looking up.
손끝이라도 데려.
That's interesting. It might not be whales in particular. Like, decomposing whale carcass name. Whalefall? No, that's a very different thing. I don't know. I'm trying to look things up and, like, it's probably not going to help me. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm looking up very strange things at this point. Very odd things, and I should probably just stop. Nothing to enhance, but we can... Can I enhance the, No, I had a feeling. I don't know if you can enhance any of, like, the floor-specific E.G.O gifts. I haven't checked all of them, but kind of seems like you can't a lot of the times. We take these two, fuse them together, we get Black Sheep music. I've gotten this a lot in my own, like, runs. I just keep on getting it. Which is kind of funny. It's a very random thing to get a bunch. And you know what? I don't really feel the need to upgrade any of those. Just being completely honest. What was that weakness there? I didn't see what the boss was weak to. Okay. So current it is, that's fine. You resist gloom, little unfortunate, but we could just sinking to death you anyways. And just not care. Does hit both parts? It looks like it does? Nice, okay. We can kind of focus down Fluorescence a little bit then this turn, potentially. It means we'll let some of these attacks go through, or we could just deal with them with our people that aren't, you know, as great for inflicting sinking, right?
5초 남았습니다.
What was that weakness there? I didn't see what the boss was weak to. Okay. So current it is, that's fine. You resist gloom, little unfortunate, but we could just, sinking to death you anyways. And just not care. Does hit both parts? It looks like it does? Nice, okay. We can kind of focus down Fluorescence a little bit then this turn, potentially. It means we'll let some of these attacks go through, or we could just deal with them with our people that aren't, you know, as great for inflicting sinking, right? Like you too. You're going for a neutral. I mean, I guess you can just Crow's Eye View for the speed next turn. Sure. Like, you kind of want to clash that. Yeah, you can do that. Do this. Get a bunch of Sing on the Fluorescent. Should be nice. Vermise is super good winning clashes with. It's very similar to, like, you know, like the 7 Heathcliff and Faust and how important clash winning is to inflict rupture count with them. Mainly Faust, but Heathcliff's skill 2 too, right? It's mainly just Faust, because their skill 2 and skill 3 basically need to win clashes to be decent for rupture count, otherwise they're just going to be very rupture negative. I think skill 3 is rupture negative either way, but still. You know what I mean? Oh, you actually get rid of all that. That's unfortunate. It's worth it for the Echoes of the Manor. And we get the Rhyme Shank, so we shouldn't have issues at past this point. And it's also nice to get at least one Sinner's sanity decently low, so that we could, like, corrode ego, do some funnies there. I might have 4th Match Flame on this team. I probably don't, because it's a singing team, so logically I'd have, Pursuance, because Pursuance works really well with DHE Rodion, but 4th Match Flame is nice here, because it's a negative rolling thing. Paralysis is nice for just dealing with the, Wayward Blind Obsession we're getting next turn. Okay, we're all being hit as it be. You got staggered by that. That's interesting. Really shouldn't happen, but I mean it does, so, oh well. Could definitely try staggering Fluorescence here, though. You got some decent stuff, right? I'll clash, like, you can clash the sweep. I believe in you. I'll have you just Sun Shower, because you'll win the clash, and you'll also do decent damage there. Oh, wait, actually, I need to do that a little bit differently. Don't die. Yeah, do it like that. There you... That's still not good. What? Oh, you, I see. Do it like this. There we go. Now it's hitting all the parts. That should be decent. Yeah, Blotton's weak to Sloth, as expected, so that should be good enough damage. If not, then, like, oh, well, right? I'm not that worried. I might just have you Blind Obsession that, though. Will that work? No. We could Crowdart or Bloss... No. Bad idea. We can Rosé Desire. Yeah, I guess that works. It honestly probably will lose, like, the second clash, though, once you run out of that paralysis, because minus 13 at high sanity. Not great. Yeah, we do a 4th Match Flame. You know what, I'll go for it. It's worth it, I guess. I'd really rather not, because 4th Match Flame has the very nice benefit of, her skill 3 is a bunch of sinking. That's the main thing I'm trying to get to, right? So I'd really rather just get that off, but that's fine. We'll sink you a bunch. You'll take half damage because you resist Gloom, but it's still good enough damage, right? I think so. I think so, too. I think it'll be a Wolf-Lion hybrid. King of the Jungle. Fourth Match Flame time. And yeah, because your Sandy's low, you actually got a little bit more tails. Rolled a 38, pretty nice. Fervent Flames can thaw the heart. We need to just make sure you don't ego again, because then you might kill everyone, right? As it be sometimes. And you landed head, so you get max sanity again. Cool. We no longer have to worry about paralysis on our entire team, because Fluorescence is broken. You get paralyzed next team. You might just die here, honestly, to the sinking. Can Honglu finish? You don't. That's fine. Okay, Honglu neutral's there, but we believe in him, yeah. The power of belief is enough to, you know, kill this guy. Who approach the Flotsam? You can. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly at all. But, it's not the kind of thing I'm really that concerned about to feel the need to check, right? Yeah, just go fully into the Fluorescence and kill it and win. That should work. Pretty easily, too, yeah. We outspeed the actual attacks the Silk Current's going for, so that's nice. And yeah, Expend Knowledge alone dealt with it. Cool. Victory! Yeah, not very fun stuff to go for there. I might just take this, just because the mounting trial is very dealable, and we could just, like, sell that or something, right? Burning Intellect, cool. What do we want here, though? I mean, Repressed Wrath is... 2 of those are weak to Gloom, the other one is Papa Bongy, sure. Roll with that. I don't know if you can get the same boss twice in a single run, so it probably can't be Bull? Yeah, no, that's not Bull. That's Skin Prophet. That's cool. Get another Sinking Deluge, just in case. Right, it might need to be necessary. You never know. Horseshoe is actually not bad for us, since we have Nebulizer. Nothing else here is great, so I'm just gonna buy out the shop, just so I've got more E.G.O gifts. That'll work. Should have done that earlier. I should have checked the floor to see what E.G.O gifts it had. But it's primarily Wrath stuff, I presume. 'Cause that's the bit, yeah. Yeah, it seems like it's exclusively Wrath stuff, in fact. Which... Oh, they're speaking of Wrath stuff. There's more, that's another Wrath E.G.O gift. Shame the only Wrath on our entire team is Honglu skill 1, but I mean, it's a pretty good Wrath, right? What do you do again? Oh yeah, gain charge if you don't have charge. I needed to check, because I didn't remember. I knew it was charge related to some degree, but I couldn't tell you exactly what. I probably could have if I thought about it for like a second longer, but... That's okay. Okay. Yeah, look at this Wrath-based enemy. Look at how many Wrath skills it has. Wowie zowie. Okay, yeah, we demolished these guys. Beat them to a pulp, in fact. Get some sanity back for you, that's nice. Making sure you're max sanity as possible for the boss will be good, so that we can spam more Rhyme Shanks. Because honestly, I think what's going to be really funny, so I'm going to go for it, I'm just going to, like, ignore the candles, I think. Sure, we'll get countered a bunch, but, like, I'm not really that scared of a measly little counter. It'll be funny if we just sinking Skin Prophet to death and never bother with its candles. Why set the candles on... We're a sinking team. We don't need to light candles on fire. We put candles out, right? Because, like, sinking, like water. Oh, I almost misclicked. Well, I did misclick, but then I fixed my misclick. If I, you know, misclicked into a correct click before, you know, unclicking my misclick, then it would have been bad. And by that, I mean, we would have lost on 4 to 5 Starlight, which is, you know... I mean, I guess technically 3 to 4, because we would have gotten an E.G.O gift, which is worth 1 Starlight, but still. You know what I mean. Okay. It is always nice seeing these guys, because whenever you see, like, a Pierce encounter, you're always like, oh no, is it Pequod Town? And then you just get the Politified Pirates, and you're like, oh, that's actually not that bad at all, huh? Yeah, it really isn't that bad. They're all staggered already. Imagine if we had taken Carmilla, we just bought Carmilla at that shop instead of, you know, re-rolling that. Could have been real funny, I tell you. Okay. They don't all die this turn, but they're like the ones that survive are pretty close to death, I'm sure. Especially, you know, just being 1 hit away because of sinking. Yeah. You're the one who isn't, you know, 1 tap from death. And you're still defending, so, like, you're still pretty close to death either way. This'll work. Defend with the thing we don't want to actually bother with, because, you know, Gregor's just getting able to get the kill anyways. There's not really a reason to go for an E.G.O or anything. I also might upgrade Horseshoe in the... If I've got cost to spare, I might upgrade Horseshoe. I don't know, I might just buy out the shop. What happens if you buy every E.G.O gift for a single damage type? What then? Will you just get a pool of, like, anything? I'm really curious, huh? You know, I'll take the Scalpel. It may seem like a random choice. It is a fairly random choice, but it's a Rathio gift, so we can get it out of the pool. Is it better or worse than Deceptive Accord, though? Slash skills gain haste. Really not great. So I don't think I care too much. Do you have slash skills? No. Well, I mean, the only people on the team that have slash skills are you two. I like you having Deceptive Accord, or no, it's you two, I mean. I like you having Deceptive Accord, and you, I like being first to have the, whatever, the My Four Empties You gift is called. I don't remember its name. Wrong button. Still not used to that being there. Grandeur. Yeah, that's the one. Is it My Four Empties? I think so. Pretty sure. Yeah. I think I'm right on that. I don't know, I don't really take the My Four Empties fight when I see it, because, like, it's not that worth it, because that E.G.O Gift isn't very good, I don't think. Assuming it is that E.G.O Gift, which I think it is. Really funny how I don't know, but that's fine. Oh, Rodion just barely managed to pull through there, cool. God. They get so much singing count second turn thanks to Black Sheep music. Black Sheep music is just nice. Singing count, like, isn't that big of an issue anyways, because we have Rhyme Shank, but even without Rhyme Shank, Black Sheep music just kind of makes singing count really easy, because they gain singing count equal to half the times they got hit last turn, whether or not the enemy had singing in the first place, because, like, they're always going to have singing, because Black Sheep music, it's like 5 sinking per hit. Even if you spend, like, even if they only have 1 count and they spend that 1 count, it still counts towards Black Sheep music's extra sinking, right? So it's pretty nice. Okay, give us the compass in this event. That would be really funny, I think. Or we can get the hammer. Cool. Worst possible time to get the hammer. Lose your 10 HP, Honglu, you'll be fine. Let's see. I mean, it's mainly Wrath stuff, but there's some non-Wrath stuff in there, so I assume we hit, like, the cap or something. I don't know, we're just gonna press on. Don't have enough cost to upgrade anything, that's fine. We press on. See how finally we can kill this guy. Okay, seems like it might be pretty funny. I didn't draw a skill tree. I was hoping you would, since we just changed your skills, but that's fine. Hope Rhyme Shank hits one of the people we're looking for. Excellent. We'll hit a candle there, but that's fine. Here's the thing. The singing's not going to be great these first couple of hits, but they'll still be counting towards, Black Sheep music, right? So that's nice. You do get counter, you guys can handle it decently enough. You might get staggered. I didn't see who's getting the one-sides this turn. Might be one of you guys. If so, you might get staggered. You also might get staggered from the burn if you're really close. So, unfortunate if that happens, but I'm not that concerned. Unfortunately, because we did light that candle, it's going to go for an attack next turn. That's rude. But that's fine. Nightmare Hunt time. A little bit of sinking. A little bit of sinking next turn, which works towards Black Sheep music still, so that's nice. And yeah, it's a little bit... We'll try corroding Rhyme Shank again, see who it goes for. Okay, once again, seems good enough for me. Do a little bit of this, and, might just win? I don't know how many hits we're landing. Oh, you do resist gloom, that's right. Your resistances... You do have high resistances until we light all the candles. So you're technically not gloom weak yet, but you're staggered now, so, I can't say I care too much. We light another candle here with this Rhyme Shank. We're not going to corrode Rhyme Shank anymore, though. It's kind of too risky for sanity stuff. And besides, I don't like having them to have to worry about. But yeah, the sinking resistance is a bit annoying. You still die. Cool. Easy skin profit. And we make a nice skin profit of Starlight from that run. Wow. Good pawn, me. I know, I know. 227, cool. Don't know if that's enough for me to actually get anything, unfortunately. Because I think like everything at this point I'm looking for is like 400-ish, right? I mean, you could get something, right? What do I want? Better chance for higher tier stuff, but that's only in shops, though, which isn't that interesting. Although there's kind of lame stuff in shops a lot of times, it might be nice. Discounting tier 1s isn't bad. I like that one a lot. More starting cost is like a solid one. It's nothing too special, but it's something. Enhanced cost, purchase cost, yeah, that and that are like the same type of deal. Skill replacement cost, another really big one. More stuff for selling things could be funny. More cost for winning certain types of encounters. The floor boss one seems really good. Yeah, it's expensive for a reason. I don't know, I'll just save my Starlight for now, I think. And I guess also looking at E.G.O Gifts, we're still missing... Yeah, okay. We're getting there. Let's see, what exactly is it that we're missing, though? We're missing some of the... I guess we can sort by unowned, right? That's actually smarter. Yeah, we're missing a couple of the funny gemstones. These 4 are more of the gemstone tier 4s. These 2 are some of the damage type tier 4s. Then we've got, you know, Ebony Queen's Brooch, Golden Apple, Hurtley. This is the Fusion Gift. This is the, Hoarfrost. This is the Chromer E.G.O Gift. This is the N-Corp Fusion Gift. Spice Branch I've seen but haven't gotten yet. You got the Canto 4 Fusion Gift, Ahab's Leg, Ahab Fusion Gift. We're missing... Is it the uncontaminated thread? Or is it the contaminated thread? Oh, it's at the very bottom, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's the uncontaminated thread. Very strong E.U gift from Hell's Chicken, though. This is from SC. This is from, the Christmas event. And then we're missing sword hilt, sword blade, fusion stuff. Funny hat, funny robe. Simple enough. Well, we'll get there in time, right? I'm not too concerned. But yeah, sinking is funny, as per always. Anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!